R9 is not that good. I'll be honest with you. If you ask me, honestly, if you ask me, bro, I don't think R9 is that good. Because right now, did you see the full birthday? So do you know about the full birthdays? Okay. Okay, so I will explain that to you because if you understand that, then you won't really even need to buy coins, because you can make like the perfect player without um without what's it called? Yeah, without buying coins, bro, you can make a really really good team. You know what I mean? Do 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 do. Bismillah.
Having like 8 or 7 players, three play style. Come on, that's unfair.
it's the new.
One
It's the
person
new.
like
It's the new Evo. It's the new Evo.
yeah, but I can't evo players above 90. No,
Yeah. So just Evo somebody like you don't have anyone that you can. Oh my goodness, is it? Is it like
I can.
Is it expiring today?
Dino, I can.
Is it expiring today?
How to check? It's
I know
I
something
will
is
go to
expiring
Dino.
today. No, the one that's 500K.
I don't see any 500k. It's below what? What? There is.
Um, it's
Ah, yeah, I see it. This one,
yeah. Is it expiring
500k.
today or tomorrow?
2 days.
2 days. Oh.
Play styles. Maximum overall
Okay, have
80.
you go live? Okay, you're live. Perfect.
I'm live.
Perfect. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see. I see. Yeah, this one. Yes. Okay, so it's expiring in 2 days. Why does it say get within 21 hours? Are you gonna do Grinders? I think Grinders is not a good choice.
No, no, I'm just checking. But
Ah,
like
okay.
something 89, like Zola's good. Oh, but I can't do it for Zola. See?
Yeah. Wait, do you not have Cruyff? Where's Cruyff?
No, coach, I don't have anything.
I thought you
I
had
already give
Cruyff.
out and I sold everything.
Mm, okay.
See, I don't have anything. This is all
How much
gone.
coins do you have?
100k. I told you I will go
Okay.
25 million before starting.
Okay, 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 okay. I see, I see.
But don't worry about coins, coach.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, I never with you, no. Okay, bro. Play a game, okay? Let's get into it. Let's play a game.
Okay. I will play my new ratting
You're
style.
on you're on windowed, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, on Windows
And
because
the other thing,
El Cap.
really,
But still good and even smooth for me.
really, okay,
Do you want me
okay.
to go full screen?
No, 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 it's up to you, bro. Whatever you're comfortable with, you know. I thought maybe you didn't know, you know.
No, I know.
Okay, 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 okay. All right, man. Let's see what you got.
I'm Division 3.
Okay, okay. Nice, nice. Hopefully, we face a demon.
Division 4, but I spam wins until Division 3 now. Defending is hard now. It's really hard.
Oh yeah. I think you will like my next video when it comes to defending, bro.
Bambakla voice?
No, with retro voice. Mama Clad. No, brother. No, I don't. I don't stream on Twitch. I used to stream on Twitch, but I used to.
What's the birthday? I have two players. What can I do with them?
Um, I will tell you. You can put basically like play styles on them. Any play styles, like 10. You can put two plus play styles, okay, and like eight base play styles. Does that make sense?
Ah, okay. But it will not tell me they are above 90, so they will not put for it. Like there is a requirement overall.
Um, it's just that they have to be full birthday. That's it. Yeah, yeah. They just have to be. Wow. So you don't even know the full birthday, huh?
Yeah, I don't know anything. I didn't
Okay.
play this game like,
Okay.
long time.
So the FUT birthday, bro, how it works, okay, is like there are currently there's a lot of FUT birthday cards, and most of them are cheap. So you'll get EA gives you two. I don't. Did they expire? I hope they don't expire. You have to do them quick. They might expire soon. EA gives. Oh my goodness. Ooh la la. I don't know why you chipped there. So EA gives you two free playstyles, pluses, okay? And you can use it on one player. So let's say, for example, you use it on Balti. You use Bruiser and you use Intercept, for example. Oh, beautiful goal. Yeah, you're crazy, bro. If EA gives you those two, okay? After that, you have to buy the playstyle pluses. But the playstyle base, 8 of them, okay? You get 8 of them. All of them are free, those ones. Does that make sense? So then you'll have to start spending 15,000 coins. Yeah, the playstyle plus, you have to start spending 15k each. Does that make sense? Like, for example, you want finesse plus, you have to spend 15k.
Okay, that sound. I can manage that.
Yeah, trust me, you don't even like maybe buy like a million coins, bro. You know, don't buy a lot of coins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're gonna buy coins, just buy like maybe a million coins. Don't go crazy like the way you used to go crazy.
No, no, I'm not.
Yeah, because the full brothers you can put any playstars on them. It's insane, you know.
They will stay forever. Yeah, they will not
Yeah,
go away.
yeah, forever. Um, you teach me play FIFA? What do you mean? Do you stream on Twitch? No. If I can afford only one Evo, who do I pick? Cruyff or Jolinton for 500k? Depends on what you need, bro. Depends on what you need. If you need a cam, of course, Cruyff. If you need a center mid, then for sure. Hakam, can you stop your stream and like stream again? I don't know why, but it's like stopped.
What?
It stopped like your stream.
My stream stopped?
Yeah.
I think I need to go full screen then. Coach, 1 second. I will take the. I scored
N-
one goal already, but
No, no, no. Okay, I see now. I see now. Now it's good. Yeah, now it's good. Yeah, I need a cam to be honest, but Jolinton got 3 play side plus. If you need a center mid, bro, go Jolinton. You know what I mean? Jolinton's not bad. How's everybody doing, man? Hey guys, do me a favor, guys. Like up the stream, guys. You know. Right now we're watching my boy Hakam. Hakam was one of my best students, but he took a long break. And now he's back, you know. So do me a favor, guys, like up the stream because it pushes to more people, you know, the more you guys like it. So right now we're just I'm just seeing how he plays, and he says he struggles with defense, so he might focus on a little bit defending. He's really good at attacking now. Really, really good at attacking. Yeah, still overly relying on the through balls, huh?
yeah, coach.
I see, I see.
But they changed it.
Yeah,
Early.
yeah. Try L1 triangle. Do you know how to do L1 triangle?
Yeah. One first touch?
Huh?
From first touch?
No, 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 no. Just literally regular. Just regular L1 triangle. I played against nice, good goal. I played against a pro player the other day on Foot Champs, you know, and the L1 triangle worked against him, and I was shocked. And then I realized who he was, you know, so then I gave him the win. He was doing like he was 14-0, you know, he was doing a challenge. Trigger, trigger, trigger. You gotta trigger Zola, bro. Don't just wait. Zola, Zola, Zola. You gotta learn how to play from the middle, bro. Crazy through ball. Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man. Going crazy with the likes, man. Who's that? Somebody's going crazy with the likes.
Yeah, we miss you, coach.
No, man. I've been here. We miss you,
No, no, no,
Hakam.
no. Like, not always here, coach.
Yeah,
Once a while.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. I've been playing the game a lot, bro. I've been playing the game so much, bro. Like, you know, just having fun with it. I really, I like this patch. At first, it was, you know what I mean. At first, it was like, gotta score that, bro. Oof. When did he score? I swear I did not see the opponent score a single goal. Like, am I tripping? Retro, you back in Elite now? No, 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 Raf. I barely play it, bro. I barely play Rivals.
Come on.
Oh, that's crazy. The other night I played after I finished my champs game, I played I think like 5 games in Rivals. I'm like in the middle of Div 1. But yeah, no. I like foot champs more, bro. Rivals is a little bit
Sweaty.
you know, champs is so much fun, bro. You know, you play against all types of opponents. But then after you get 10 wins, or like after you get 8 and up, 9 and up, then you just get the same 4-4-1-1 formations every single game. I see, Vanessa. I see. I know that's why I was checking because you said you've been playing more. No, no, no. In general, I was talking about like the previous months. For example, February, I haven't played as much as I played like maybe ever. This past February, I was playing so much, bro. Like it was insane, rough. I was playing a lot of FIFA, bro.
No more Pina, coach.
Yeah, no more peanut. But you can make a really good peanut now, though. I think maybe expired. I don't know,
Really?
bro. If you have
What?
Wilson, bro, peanut is like useless for you to get peanut. There's something about this Wilson card. She's probably gonna stay in my team until the end of the year. I hope they get a really cracked Evo soon. Try the 4-3-3. Raf, I told you, right? I faced a crazy player that was using the 4-3-3 in champs. And he was so sweaty. Like he was super, super, super sweaty. You know?
Coach, the game is so fast now.
Oh yeah?
Used to be slow.
Really?
That's what I feel.
Mm.
No.
Yeah, I mean that's nice, bro. Nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Because the wingers are so open and you can trigger them with the cam. Yeah, no, I struggled, bro. I'm pretty sure it was a, what is that defending, bro?
Thank you.
It's a horrible defending. What was
Sorry.
that? 56.
I was talking on the phone.
Oh, okay.
I have a delivery outside, so I just told him to keep it outside.
Delivery food, you said?
No, no.
Oh,
Some
what
stuff.
what app you use to deliver food? K, the one that starts with the K?
Talabat.
K? No?
No, Talabat.
Talabat? Okay. What's the one that's K? That's a yellow.
K?
Yeah.
Kinti? Kunti?
Kitu?
I don't know.
Kitu?
Quito.
Yes, yes, yes. I used that when I was in Dubai, you know.
No, this is so new in Dubai, by the way. Why you use that?
I don't know. Because I don't know that. I don't know the other ones, you know. I don't know the other ones. I don't know what's new, what's not new. Okay, you gotta put this game to end, bro. But I'm distracting you.
Offside.
Also, bro, also, bro, have you noticed the keepers are much better now? Or is my aiming just bad now? The keepers are insane, bro. It's not just you. They're actually insane, man. There's this keeper. His name is Unai Simon. He has everything. He has all the play style, like really ratty play styles. And I came up against them for when I was, yeah, like this weekend. I came up against them, and the dude saved everything, bro. Guess what I did after the game? I bought him, bro. And guess what? He saved a lot. So his foot fantasy, he's like 20k, 30k. Do yourself a favor. Oh, beautiful. Do yourself a favor. Oh, unlucky. Crazy Blaze, I have something cooking, bro. Crazy Blaze. He said, can you make a video on rice stick switching? I have something cooking, bro. Okay. I'm just gonna show you guys the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail, guys. Okay. So I have something cooking for defending. I promise you, I got you, boys. Soon, soon, soon. It's gonna be one of my best videos ever. Because I'm actually trying now, you know. Do you have a Crazy Blaze? Do you have a second controller? If you have a second controller, then you can just go to kickoff and practice your right stick switching. Choose another team for the second controller and then just practice the entire time your right stick switching. You give your Ficario Tiki Taka Plus. I feel it, man. I feel it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Fuck. Okay, I thought it's a corner again.
Oof. Beautiful. Oh man. Yeah, Courtois, bro. This guy is annoying, bro. This Courtois card is the most annoying goalkeeper in the game. Him and Ficario. Those two goalkeepers I struggle with the most. Oh, that's a goal.
Van Dijk.
When switching with right stick, should gently swipe it or hard swipe it? So let's say, for example, Crazy Blaze, that you have the sensitivity, it's 3 or 4. If your sensitivity is 3 or 4, for example, if you want to get from the striker to the center mid, anytime you want to get to your central players, like your center mids or cam, for example, you have to flick it gently, okay? And if you want to get to your defenders, you can flick it all the way 100%. Obviously to the direction of, you know, the defender. Hope that helped. Okay. Okay. I gotta teach you how to play from the middle. All right, let's start. Before we start the session, guys, do me a favor, guys. Like up the stream, guys. You know, don't be stingy with the likes. Okay, which is up to a lot of people. Okay, my bro. So I want to teach you how to play from the middle because for you, do you see my screen? No, right?
1 second.
Okay, take your time.
You're streaming, yeah? I will watch your stream.
Yeah. No, I'm streaming on Discord. No.
Okay. I'm watching it.
Okay, perfect. So today the lesson, bro, like, cause I taught you the wing and you've mastered that in like to a crazy way, and that got you a lot of results. But if somebody knows how to track the runs, especially post patch, the runs are a little bit more inconsistent in a way. They're still very good, of course, and you always want to set the wing up. But now I want to teach you how to play from the middle. Okay. So playing from the middle is very simple. Let's say we're still gonna do the same thing with the with the wingers, right? Go full back, right? Right mid, trigger, blah blah. You know all this. Now, once you get the ball to the cam, what I need you to start doing is playing through the middle more. Does that make sense? For example, Cam has the ball, L1 with any of these players, okay? So let's see, let me do this, okay? Cam can play. So the yellow is basically L1, okay?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not seeing anything.
Why are you not
It's
seeing anything, brother?
your
No,
stream is paused.
no, it's good.
1 second, it's loading now. What's wrong with Discord? Okay, now it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, perfect. I'm gonna need you to start playing through the middle more. Does that make sense? While you have the run of the winger, okay? Because
Do you
for
have
you,
finger mouse?
yeah,
I can't see anything.
just go to YouTube.
Why it's glitching?
Just go to
I
YouTube.
will go YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah, better.
but YouTube is a little bit like gonna be delayed a little bit.
Yeah, okay, I'm on YouTube.
Okay, perfect. Um, because if we go and watch when you were playing the game, right? You struggled a lot just playing through the middle. You know how to play the wing really well. Okay, and I promise we'll talk about defending because you do need a lot of help with defending as well. Okay. This is dark. What the hell's going on here? Okay, let me just open up like this. And then put this here. And then boom. Perfect. Perfect. So if you just like review the game. So you have the ball. Boom. Trigger the winger. See, this should be L1 X pass. Let's see what you do. You see, this is a big issue right here. Okay, Hakam?
Yeah.
You not playing an L1 X pass with Wilson? I don't like that. Why? Because now look, okay, so you threw the ball here. By the way, this is a bad angle for a through ball. But now she's just gonna stay here. You need Wilson up top to be attacking this space right here. Okay? And for her to be attacking this space, what you need to do is every time you pass with her, L1X. Every time you get the ball with Zola, with Wilson, L1X, and you can re-trigger the winger again. Am I making sense? For example, I'll show you a couple of clips of why you need to learn how to play through the middle. Because every like even a little decent player, they know how to play against somebody that just triggers the wingers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you will get like you'll struggle a lot. Okay. So we get the ball, trigger the winger, get the ball. He gets pressure, like he pressures me. I go backwards, L1X. Okay. So all the time it's just backwards, L1X, L1X, L1X. We still trigger L1X, 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 L1X. Does that make sense? So the whole time, huh? Yes.
You spamming it.
Yes, exactly. Because we need to our players to move up. Here we take space, come back, L1X. This was just normal. Okay, that's just whatever. Okay. This is just through ball. You already know this. I want to show you more examples of like, don't get me wrong, like it's very important to play through the wings. I'm not telling you to not do that. But all I'm saying is you need to also start adding to play through the middle as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little bit too sweaty, bro. This is elite. Um, L1X, L1X, L1X. You see? Does that make sense, my bro? So you need to learn how to play through the middle. With every time you get the ball, don't just wait for the winger, right, to go all the way. Does that make sense? When you can play like L1X with the striker and the cam.
Yes.
Does that make sense? Because look, opponent is controlling who? The center back. He has to make a choice. If I run to him, he either has to tackle me or go backwards. So it doesn't make sense for me to wait for the winger to go all the way to make a through ball when I can just attack down the middle. Most people, they don't know how to be patient, or they don't know how to defend in this game. Okay? So that's why we need to attack them through the center, because in the center is where um their what's it called, their center backs are. Anytime I see the opponent selecting the center back, I'm running straight at him with the striker to play an L1X pass. Okay? Basically, just know this. If you learn anything that I'm saying right now, or like if you remember anything that I'm saying right now, always just do L1X backwards. Okay?
Okay.
Backwards. So a striker will play L1X with everybody basically, because why? Because everyone is behind the striker. Yes?
Yes.
The cam will play L1X with the wingers and the center mids. Okay?
Okay.
The center mids, they can play L1X with those players forward. Okay? I still don't want you to give up on the winger triggers because it's really, really also like broken still. But I just want you to add another aspect to your game. Huh?
Yeah, try to add it to the wing, but
Exactly.
don't depend on the wing like before.
Yes, because you're depending on the wing, like everything goes through the wing for you. And if you can't
Get
go
me to Division 2, coach.
exactly, and it will get you to Division 1, maybe even Elite. But you will struggle. Any player that knows even a little bit how to defend, well, they're gonna shut you down. And that's what I don't want for you. Okay?
Yeah.
So if we go over this game, so now let's talk about the defending, okay? Because defending is really, really bad.
Defending is it's now it's already harder than before, to be honest.
Yeah, you think so?
Before my AI used to take it alone.
Hmm. Yeah, you're making a lot of mistakes. That's why. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Yeah, the issue is right here, bro. Literally, like, look, you're sprinting. Never be sprinting with your center backs. Okay, you never want to be sprinting with the center backs because the opponent is not sprinting in this area. Whenever the opponent is in this area, they're not sprinting, so you shouldn't be sprinting. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, and then you launched. Like, it makes no sense. Like, that's crazy, bro. Here, if you just hold L2, right? It's still, this is a very hard division position to defend, but you're holding R2. You're not in control, basically. Whenever you're sprinting, you should never be sprinting with your center backs as much as like this right here. With the center mids, the fullbacks, any other players, yes, you should be sprinting most of the time whenever you're in defense. And again, you're in defending the moment you lose the ball. Okay? So it's okay for you to be sprinting with the outfield players, not with your center backs.
Okay.
Because look, this is what happens. You see how like far you are from Pina here? He just stopped
Okay.
with his left stick. Right? And this is a mistake that I used to make all the time as well. Because I was always a really, really good attacker, but defending I was, hey man, I would beat somebody 5-4. So
Yeah.
but then until I realized, right, that hey, I need to really be able to stop and learn how to defend, you know? Because I had a lot of frustrating games where I should have been winning, but I will lose because of how trash my defending was. Okay.
Okay.
Um, so I'll show you basically what happens. So this guy, you see how like you're sprinting, just stop sprinting. I'll show you a clip of like the way I defend. Okay. You see how I'm not sprinting the whole time? Look, just look at my controller. Now we do outside trap, of course. You almost gets a shot on target. Maybe this is not a good clip. Oh, let me try to find a good clip. Okay, maybe here. No. Get a good clip. I want a clip where he gets to my defense. Okay, perfect. You see, with my center backs, what I'm holding is L2 R2. Okay. Never be sprinting. For you, I bet you like a lot that you would have just ran straight at him.
Yep.
Yeah,
Critical.
exactly. You see, look. L2, R2 plus R1. Do you know what R1 is when you tackle it? Okay, this is called hard tackle. This tackle is not the same as just regular circle button. Okay? Whenever you hold R1 to make a tackle, your player will make a crazy tackle. Like I'm talking about like a very strong, they'll get the best animation possible. A very strong animation. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's what we do right here. L2 R1, L2 R2. But the most important thing is L2 R2. We're holding L2 R2. Why? Because look, he's close to me. I shouldn't be sprinting here. Okay?
Okay.
Look at that. Look how I'm basically glued to him. You see? But for you, you would have sprinted, and this guy, all he has to do is like just go one side, and then boom, this is you. And trust me, I used to be like that. I'll show you a clip. Do I have the clip? I think I do have the clip. I'll show you, Hakim, just to tell you like how far I came, you know? Because it's all about if you don't know what to press, then it's gonna be really difficult. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Uh, if you don't know what to press, bro, like you will get cooked. Um, this was me back in March. Back in March, what the hell? Back in I think what, November? Like you see, look at me getting cooked, bro. Cooked, man, like crazy. Pina,
Okay. Wait.
Pina cooked me, man. But do you see? Okay, so the mistake here is right here with Puteas. Watch. So Puteas, I come back. Okay, everything is good here. Everything is good here. Here, perfect. The best position you could ever be in when you're defending is having one of your center mids in front of your back line. So far, so good. This is beautiful. But the mistake I made here is look, opponent is not sprinting. Watch what I do. You see, look, I'm holding R2. I start sprinting. This is horrible. Why? Because the opponent is not in sprint. If he's sprinting, then you can sprint. Okay? But usually in this area, in this types of area, you don't want to be sprinting with your center mids or center backs. Okay?
Okay.
And as you can see, look, I'm sprinting. Look, again, you see, I just choose a side. I don't know. Look, I'm sprinting. You see, I'm not holding L2. So this is called the L2 plus R2 zone. Okay? L2
Yeah.
plus R2 zone. Meaning sprint jockey. You should be sprint jockeying here. Maybe let go sometimes, speed, and then hold immediately L2. Not only that, what the hell is my Marquinhos doing here, bro? Like, why did he go over there? This is so dumb. Am I tripping? Like, look,
Yeah. Hi, coach.
that's crazy, right?
Are you good to chat GPT?
Say again?
Are you good and friendly with chat GPT?
I am very much. Yeah, she calls me bro.
Okay.
I didn't pay her money though, so maybe I should pay her money. So that's how I used to be, you know, like really bad at defending. Okay, back in the day, in this scenario right here, I would have been holding sprint button and getting cooked. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, coach.
Yeah, what the hell happened here? Okay, perfect. My thing froze. Hey, what up, Saif? What's going on, big dog? Oh yeah, Coach Saif knows, man. Man, I used to be getting cooked in defense back then, bro. Like I used to be so bad, man. Like the worst, bro. Until I had to realize because it was this issue, Hakam, that you have right here, holding sprint in this area with your center back is literally what I used to also do. Okay,
Yeah, coach.
even with Pacho, right? First of all, your Pacho doesn't have any play styles. But even if it doesn't have, look, not one time did you hold L2 plus R2.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and it's impossible to do. Look, I don't even need to watch your other goals. I bet you make you repeat the same mistake every time. Okay. I see this. Okay, good. You're holding second my press. Here, I would get very aggressive with my center back. Okay. Here, I'm getting very aggressive with my center back. You know why? Because this is kind of like a 1v1 situation right here. Right, Hakam?
Yeah,
Because think about it, there's nobody behind you. Okay. And even let's say, for example, the player that has the ball, you miss the tackle, you still have your fullback to recover. But let's see. But you have to be careful with this with that. See, I'm holding second man press right here so that this player can second man press and then I might run into him. Okay. Good. I'm watching you control. This should be L2 R2. You're in the passing lane, you're still sprinting. You're gonna get out of the passing lane. Make sense?
yeah,
This is good because you're in the passing lane now. Okay, perfect. But we don't want to leave the passing lane. We want to stay in the passing lane. And to stay there, we want to hold L2 plus R2 to stay in the passing lane. Right? You're never in control if you're sprinting the whole time. Every time you sprint, you're not in control. Just remember that. Okay, my bro.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's. And then here is like now just right stick switch to this player and then you know. But let's see what happens. Well, he actually recovered somewhat. But yeah, but it was like hard situation to recover from because you put yourself in trouble right here. If you just practice passing it right here, right? Hold L2 R2 to stay in the middle. Easy. Okay. Even here, honestly, once you see that he's before you, right? Also, you're like chasing him like that. You see? You should be chasing him like this so you can get in front of him. Make sense? Or you can even bring Pacho to the side. But honestly, the biggest thing I'm seeing over and over again, bro, is like you're always sprinting in defense. Just start holding L2. That's it. Just literally add L2 to your game, and 99% of your problems will go away. Okay?
Yeah.
Like I'm serious when I say that, brother. Let's see, for example, here. Maybe I defend. Good. Let's see. I want to show you something. I don't know if you saw, but okay. So Messi kissed the ball, right? I'm sprinting towards Messi. Yes? Once I get near Messi, I'm gonna hold L2 plus R2. Why? Because once I arrive at my destination, I don't wanna overrun my destination. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So think of like you're driving a car. When you drive in a car, gas and brake, correct? So in FIFA, we want to use R2 as basically our gas pedal. Okay? And we want to use L2 as like a brake. So gas, you get to where you want to go to quickly, right? You speed up,
Yeah.
sprint. Once we reach the area we want to get to, whether it's the passing lane, whether it's an opponent that you want to cover, that a through ball is coming, or whether it's even defending a 1v1 situation with your center backs. Once you get to the area you need to get to, immediately hold L2 as a break to slow down, because you don't want to overrun the area. Does that make sense? For example, right now, I want to get to Messi right here. Okay? I'm sprinting with my Bellingham to get to Messi. And once I get to Messi, I hold L2. Why? Because I arrived in my destination. Does that make sense? And now I want to go for a tackle or just run into him. In this scenario, I just run into him. Okay? I'll show you a lot of clips of that. Okay, right now we're defending Leao. Good. Right? Okay, we just get the ball here. Good, we lose the ball. Okay, not good. Whatever. I actually did stream, right? I streamed last week. So 1 second, bro. Let me pull up. I think this is gonna help you big time. I promise you, this is gonna help like 99% of your issues. Cause you're a good attacker. And the reason why I can help you a lot is because I used to be like you, you know?
Yeah.
That's how you know you're like a true student of me, you know? Because we know how to attack really well, but defending, iffy, you know, 50-50. Okay, perfect. So I'll show you, okay? Okay, we get the ball there. That's just being aggressive. I want to see a situation where I could teach you the team press. However, I don't want to teach you the team press yet, bro. And don't use team press. I better not see you using team press. I want you to learn how to defend a little bit better first, okay? The fundamentals of defending. Okay, he almost got that goal. But okay, this is very important, okay? So are you paying attention? Are you watching this?
It's good. I'm with you.
Perfect. In this scenario, watch. Okay, so I have Messi, the opponent has Messi making a run in behind, okay? So what we do, we have we switch with our to our other center back, Desai. Okay, we have with Desai, we slow down with L2 plus R2. Okay, we want to apply passive aggression in this scenario, right? You see, I slow down a little bit, so that way, if he makes the pass, honestly, it's not the best thing to do in this situation to slow down, right? Because look, he does actually get through. Okay, but the point that I'm trying to tell you is I hold L2 plus R2, so that way I can be able to like stay in the lane. Okay, again, look, you see, I'm closer to the opponent. What am I holding? L2 plus R2. Make sense?
Yes.
And this is your biggest weakness that I saw over and over again with you. Okay, you get to the area and then you overrun the area, especially in a situation where it's a 1v1. You don't want to be holding sprint button. Why? Because think about it, the opponent is only holding left stick dribbling. He's only holding the left stick, and you're out here sprinting. What's gonna happen? He's gonna put you in ice skates. Yes. And like I said, this is a mistake I used to make all the time. All the time. Okay. Um, Matter of fact, to make you feel a little bit better, I'm gonna show you how trash I used to be. Okay. Um, it could be a good learning, you know. It could be a good learning for. Ooh, it's just like sometimes like the mechanics, bro. Um, our mechanics are really bad. You know what I mean? It's not even like the way we're defending. It's more of like has to do with what we're pressing, essentially. You feel me? Okay. So right here again, I'm closer to the opponent. What am I holding? L2 plus R2 plus R1. It's not. I honestly, I would say, get in the habit of always holding R1 whenever you're going for a tackle. If you can get into the habit of holding L2, R2 plus R1, bro, your tackles are gonna get way more consistent. You will get the ball way more consistently. Does that make sense? Because
Yes, coach.
R1 gives you the strongest animation possible in the game when you're holding R1 to make a tackle. Not a lot of people know this. Okay? R1 basically, let's say, for example, in this tackle, right? Let's say, do you see like it's a little bit like harder tackle that I did, you know? Now keep in mind, I do have team press right there, but still, like, yeah. Okay, so here's the counter, right? Just look at my controller, okay? We're sprinting to get into the area, right? We're sprinting to get into the area. We're still sprinting to get to the area. Oh, wow, he actually scored a goal. Okay, whatever. Right? Okay, so what did I do wrong here? Here, I just didn't, because he triggered, and I just didn't cover. Again, I'm winning 3-0, then it's like, it's not the end of the world, okay? Let's see, another defending. Perfect. Okay, now we cover. You see how like I'm always covering. Look, with what's her name? Lucy Bronze. Watch what I do. I'm holding L2, R2, right? To cover this pass. Okay? So let's go back to when you were playing. Oh wow, this is still playing. Let's go back to when you were playing. Where is it? Okay, so do you see how come your controller in this scenario, right? Your sprint. This is actually good, but I think if you just needed to like body him right here with Bruiser X here. You're not doing anything. Wow, I actually thought you were actually doing Bruiser. How come? Do you see your controller? You never press X. Do you have advanced defending?
I don't know what does X do.
Really? Okay. So X is basically as simple as possible. Whenever you're near somebody, your shoulder to shoulder, you press X, they're gonna do a bruiser. Does that make sense? This was super broken before the recent patch, and after the latest patch, it's been super inconsistent. But before the patch, it was insane. Like it was like really, really, really good. Right here, if you just tap X, because look, you're kind of like shoulder to shoulder with the opponent. Even if you don't get the ball, if you spam it again, you spam it X like 3, 4, 5, 10 times. Okay, this is called bruiser. It's like with the bruiser. If somebody has any the bruiser base, or if they have bruiser plus, right? This is gonna be like much more consistent for you. Okay, like I said, this used to be really good before the patch. Now it's a little bit trash. I'm not gonna lie to you, but still we want to use it because we want to apply pressure on the opponent. Right here, if you do it, I promise you, I think this guy maybe he would have missed his goal. Okay, next time you're close to, anytime you're just close to somebody, bro, just start tapping X like a madman. Okay. Okay, then let's go over the other goal. Oh, this was a penalty, huh? Okay. This was a crazy step up. So, okay, so you lose the ball. I think you just second man press like crazy with your center back.
Yeah, coach, I do that much.
Yeah, really bad, bro. Okay, let's see how you recover. Okay, Carlos Alberto, run. Again, look at your controller, bro. Look at your controller. Here, this is where you hold L2 to stop. Remember, get to your destination with holding R2 and then L2 to stop. You're sprinting the entire time. Okay?
Yes, coach.
And then look, you see how far you are from him? And then now it's like just so much like chaos going on. It's crazy. Just look the entire time. Look, you never touch your L2 the whole time. Look, you never touch your L2. Look, L2 never. Look, this is crazy. This is really, really bad. And I get it. Like, you just come back to the game, you're still rusty, but still, like even here, look, you never touch L2. Oh, yeah. Okay, now you do. Now you do, but it was like when you got the ball already. You know what I mean? L2 R2. Okay, here L2 R2. Okay, L2 is good. At least we're making a progress. But hold L2 plus R2. Okay, Abby?
Yes, coach.
Perfect. Whereas, like, if you watch, for example, I just a random ass clip, right, of me playing the game. I think I showed this already. Look at this goal I'm conceding, by the way. Look at this BS goal. Why did I save this clip? Did something happen? Oh, the over the top. Yeah. Okay, the over the top, basically. Look at my controller and how many times I'm using L2. Okay. Just look when I'm defending. Look how many times I'm using L2. I'm holding R2 to press. You see, like, look, you see L2. Just look at my controller, and then now we have the ball. Oh, this is over the top. Yeah, over the top is really good, bro. Cooked his ass. Okay. Like, I'm like, why did I save a time where like I'm conceding a goal? Okay, again, I'm defending right now, right? Just pay attention to my controller the entire time, okay? Just look at my controller. I'll tell you when I'm not defending. Look how many times I use it. L2, right? L2 plus R2. So I never let go of R2. For me, I never let go of R2. Okay? But I use L2 like a brake. That's the difference. That's the only difference between me and you. Okay, brother? So you have step one. You're 50% there. You just gotta add the other 50%, and then you're gonna be a demon. Make sense?
Yes, coach.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I promise you, bro. This is like, if you master this and also making sure that you're playing through the middle, you're gonna become elite player. Like, I'm so confident in that. Right? Again, look, I'm holding L2. Right? Every time, bro. Every time. This is why.
Coach, you have a pay to win team.
Oh yeah, bro. Everybody has a good team. Trust me, my team is not that good.
Coach, I'm suffering. People have
Yeah, you have,
I don't have.
no, 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 no. I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you make excuse. Okay. So I'll show you. I'll show you. So I faced the game against the pro player, right? I
No,
faced
no, coach. I mean, like,
I
no,
faced the pro player. Yeah.
like 50% of the game they have better card than me.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. But trust me, we'll update your team, okay? Don't worry. Before we go into a game, we'll update your team. Okay, so I just want to show you guys this, okay? So I ran into Adamu, the pro player. He was 14 and 0. You know what I was? I was 9 and 1. Why am I facing a 14 and 0 player if I'm 9 and 1? It doesn't make sense, okay?
Yeah.
So this is me.
Oh my God, your team's crazy.
Look, even he said that does not look like a good team. Okay? So,
Yeah.
you know how I realized it was him? First of all, I watched this guy. I watch him, right? And once he starts doing like crazy, 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 hey, shout out to Adamu, bro. He starts doing crazy player locks. Immediately, I knew this is him. Watch how I defend. Okay. Because for me, I didn't know it was him, right? I'm just playing regularly. I'm just listening to my music and I'm just chilling, right? He said it's a hacker. You know why he says he's a hacker? Because of like, because of this right here. Look, Maldini, I mean, my Desai has lengthy. His Saint is explosive. So I get the ball before him. At least I saying hacker. I miss. You see the first time through ball, they're not there anymore. Okay, cutting. You see how I'm cutting the passing lane, right? I'm letting him have the wing because the wing is easier to defend. You see L2 right here. I'm holding L2 R2. Covering the run, holding L2 R2. Stopping L2 R2 right there. L2 R2, L2 R2, and then bruiser. That's bruiser right there. You see when I'm shoulder to shoulder? Okay?
Ah,
Whenever you shoulder to shoulder, just stab X like crazy. Right there. You see? Shoulder to shoulder, X. Tap it. Boom, 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 boom.
No, why do my players feel like this?
Yeah, he was having bad gameplay, bro. Like the crazy player locks, bro. Immediately I'm like, okay, this is.
Bro, please be on Xbox or PlayStation or something.
I'm like, this guy is not okay, bro.
Annoyed, man.
Once I started seeing the player locks, I'm like, I only know one player that does crazy player locks. Okay, and actually two, him and Boogie. This other guy named Boogie, he's like, he had a win streak of like 580 games and oh, in the foot jams. Okay, so immediately once I realized it's him, I paused. I'm like, I went to Twitch. I'm like, okay, you know, this is him. You know, so then I was like, okay, let me just give him the win
What
because
is this guy doing, Chad? Like,
he was 14-0. You know.
Chad. Oh, yo, MDG, look at his profile. My guy, man.
And then he said, "Oh, retro."
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let me gift you a sub to the stream. Yo.
Shout out Adamu,
MDG.
bro. Shout out Adamu. Okay. I wanted to show.
yeah, coach.
But Adamu is a really bro. If you played though, he would have cooked me. You know what I mean? don't get, don't get me wrong. There's levels to this, you know. But yeah, let's I want you to go into another game. Okay. You ready for a game?
Okay.
Now let's actually before you go into a game, bro. Let me help you with your team a little bit. Okay.
I don't have only 100k, coach.
Okay. But even with that, we can do a little bit damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have two birthday.
Okay, and you already have nice. Okay, perfect. Do-do-do-do-do. What, you closed the game? Why did you close the game?
Because I don't want to lag.
Mm. Want to use L1 switch and want to use right stick switch. If you can get to an area with using L1, get to that area. But other than that, if if you can get to an area by using L1, if you cannot, then use right stick. Usually is the defenders that you want to use L1. I mean right stick. Love your videos, started watching you and got 10, 11 wins in jams, but can beat some top players. Yeah, that's when you need to learn the right stick switch, my bro. Who's your favorite player to use? Wilson, bro. Wilson. And Lucy Bronze. Those are my two favorite players. What about legacy defending? Tactical, you mean? Legacy is only for offline, I think. You want to avoid tactical because tactical is not as powerful as advanced defending. Advanced defending is really good because of it gives you the ability. Do you want to tackle or do you want to do a shoulder challenge, shoulder barge, or bruiser? Kaya lakan ko siya. Hi, see, bro. Okay. It's just LOL. It's just a game. You win some, you lose some. 100%, 100%, bro. Daily coach, what up?
Disconnect from a game. So,
Yeah, why did you disconnect? Okay, so go to
what's for all?
let's set up your team, okay? Real
But
quick.
let me. But I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
What's this?
This?
Because it's birthday, no? It's give you icon and shit. I don't know. This
I
one.
don't. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Coach, there's some crazy bugs here. I saw.
Leave the bags, bro. Leave the bags. Go
Okay.
back. Go to evolution. Go to evolution. Okay.
Evolution. Okay. Club.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, go back. Evolution. Evolution. Evos. R1.
This one.
Yes. Okay. Those ones do it whenever you get coins, but press R1. Okay. Do you see here? Right.
Ooh.
Press R1 one more time. So now you get two. You see, you can play style plus. Okay. So for example, who do you want to do?
Baldi, maybe. I use Baldi a lot.
Okay, so let's go.
Little deck
Let's
early.
go. I'll show you how to do them. Okay.
Okay.
So just go to Baldi. So just go to Baldi first. Okay, you don't even have to go here. Just go to Baldi first. Okay. Press square on Baldi. Press square. Evolution. Yep. Yes. And then PS Plus Bakery. R1. R1. Okay. So now let's do intercept. So you can use only two playstyle plus. Go down to use intercept. You can go down.
Intercept or
Intercept.
Rapid?
Intercept.
There it is.
I'm a legacy player. How do I do the bruiser? Bro, legacy isn't legacy for offline play only? Am I tripping?
Shall I do it, coach?
Yeah. So hold X, and it's gonna give right away. You don't have to play games.
Okay.
And then go back. Now you have one more playstyle plus. Okay. So most people, what they do is they go for bruiser plus and intercept plus for fullbacks. Okay. I actually have I have a little bit of a guide that I will send you. Okay. Later, but let's do this guy first. So no, not rapid burst. No. Yeah, just do. So I'm thinking since you don't do bruiser a lot, I'm thinking maybe
Baldi a
go
lot to run.
to attack.
Yeah. I trigger him a lot.
Really? Okay.
He's too fast.
Okay, then put quick step then, so he can maximize his pace. Who would you use next to Team of the Year VVD, Pacho or Rudiger? Personally, I love Pacho. In my team, Pacho is in. Pacho is in my team. Cafu 92 or Prance 94? Prance, bro. Wait, oh man, Prance is so clear that it's not even funny. Okay, now you see, now it's the blaze styles, just the regular, okay, the silver blaze styles, the base ones.
Yeah.
Yep. So now you need to put, for example, Tiki Taka. No finesse. Tiki Taka. Because you said you attack with them a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And also pink spaz. Okay, and then anticipate. Okay. And then put you send him to the club. You sent him to the club, my man.
Put incisive.
Coach Venny made a really good. Follow this. You see? Do you see my screen?
Oh my god. I'm opening my screen.
Look at my screen. Okay.
Yeah. I took a picture of it. Okay.
Perfect. So now you know, like, if you buy a cam, what to use on the cam and what not to use. Okay, so while you do that, um,
I don't have only two birthday players, so
yeah.
I'll do
Okay,
this.
so now you have to buy it. Now you have to buy it. Does that make sense? You have to buy it because you see how it's locked.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's gonna be repeatable in 5 days. So yeah, so just 15K.
Buy it from here.
Yes.
Okay, let's give this guy.
Pacho, give him. For me, I have Intercept Plus and Bruiser Plus, but maybe for you, it's good to have Intercept Plus and Anticipate Plus.
and what?
Anticipate Plus. Jesus, yeah, he did, bro. He did. Okay.
Okay,
Are you
should I
looking
do
at
some
it?
game?
Did you do it? Did you do all of them?
No, no, I did only 2.
Oh, what? Okay, so you have to do the base ones. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I will
again,
do them. I will do them later. No problem. I want to show you.
no, no, do them now
Are they
because
important, coach?
they're very important. Yes, bro. You're gonna be
Scam, coach.
no, 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 no. Blaze styles are absolutely not a scam.
Okay, we give him 2.
Yeah.
How many left?
No, Blaze styles are not a scam, bro. Oh man. Mm-mm. They're everything. Literally everything, bro. Like in this game. Give him all the defensive ones except for slide tackle, okay?
We give him a gold raccoon already.
Yeah. For the center backs, you want to give them everything except for, you know? Okay, did you give him everything?
I give him like 7, I think.
Uh-huh.
Oh, can I check what I gave him?
Yeah. So yeah, 7, yes. So you need 3 more. So you need, did you give him incisive?
Yeah, the one
Why did you?
gave me. Oh no, this is the LB. Oh,
Oh my gosh. Suck. It's okay, it's okay.
yeah, it's okay.
Give him pink pass. Give him pink pass. Ah, but then now we're making him into a midfielder, bro. This is crazy.
Okay,
Give him
he's still good.
aerial fortress. Yeah, aerial fortress. So aerial fortress, incisive. What the hell?
It's killing the battery.
Yeah.
This one as well. Is it? Yeah, process. Now it's 8. Oh my god, I was looking at the LP. I gave him that.
And then quick step. Give him quick step. Yeah. And also relentless. Yeah, relentless, relentless. What does he have? Aerial fortress. You give him?
Let me show you. One more left.
Yeah. Okay. So then give him yes. Battery.
Battery.
Battery. Are Pacho better than SPC Chiellini? I've never tried SPC Chiellini, but I've had Pacho in my team since his team of the year one came out. So yeah, I've used Pacho so many times. Switch them too, by the way, Pacho and Carlos Alberto, because Pacho is left-footed. This guy has 4. What the hell?
Yeah, coach.
Okay,
Too slow.
I know. I see. What the hell? I thought you finished him. Okay, finish him, and then go into a game. Okay, I'm gonna. It's salat time for me. Gonna pray. Okay, and then just once you finish that game, make sure. Okay, I don't even care about like your attacker because you're a good attacker. You'll score 10 goals, like, but the issue is somebody else will score 11 goals on you. That's the issue. Okay, so the L2, bro. Okay, be very, very, very like aware and focus on making sure that you're always pressing L2. Okay, like I said, remember, get to the area you want to get to by sprinting to that area, and then after you sprint to that area, Hakam, L2 to slow down. Okay, if you're cutting passing lanes, we talked about passing lanes before. I don't know if you remember. Get to the passing lane area, sprint to that direction. Once you're there in that direction, L2. Okay. Also, you go to your center backs way too quick. Try to come back with your midfielders for as long as possible. Okay.
Okay.
Just add L2 to your game. That is legit it. If the opponent's sprinting, you sprint. If it's not sprinting, you're not sprinting. Simple. And don't be sprinting inside your box. Okay?
Okay.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, you are gonna go through everybody if you just apply the L2, like just holding L2. Because it's impossible.
I
It's
always apply.
yeah, it's impossible, to like no, okay. Hey, my boy Jay is saying that Cruyff Evo has the best left stick in the game. Really interesting. Rudiger flashback or Lucio flashback? Oh, for birthday or Lucio for birthday. Um honestly, Lucio, yeah. 100% Lucio. I'm not really a big fan of Rudiger, bro, at all. Maybe it's because
Okay, coach. I'm with
maybe
you.
maybe because I'm a City fan and I hate Real Madrid players. But I don't know. Um
How they count it as a loss? I never left last game, coach. I was with you even. I played in front of you.
yeah, it kicked you out,
So
huh?
I lost the whole game.
Maybe.
I didn't like
Maybe.
advance.
Advance? Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Okay.
Bro, the game is yeah, don't even worry about it, bro. Can I see your tactics real quick?
Sure, sir.
Box to box. Okay. Okay, it's okay. It's not the best, but your team is trash. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm
Don't
sorry. Wait, who's
don't give
that?
me full
Who's that?
bench.
Who's that 93 rated? Is that Maldini in the bench? Can I see your bench?
No, it's
Oh, loan. Okay. Can I see your club?
nothing,
You
coach.
have nothing,
I
huh?
had two,
Wow.
but I don't know where they were. Oh, they were. This
Aubameyang,
guy I have.
Lamine Yamal. That's the old Lamine. Adams. Adams trash. Oh, Pina, bro. There's some crazy cards. There's a crazy evos for Pina, by the way. Go
Yeah,
choose Pina.
600k.
Yeah.
The 500k. Oh, there's too many.
Oh, did it expire?
Cosmetic.
Oh, this build your own. That's your build your own. Oh, it expired. So this one, okay, this is what it is. You know how we just did with Pacho and Balde?
Yeah.
You can put a player hit in here and you can basically give them all the play styles you want.
Yeah, but look at her.
And
80.
not her. Somebody that has a
Free
like
player.
yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, okay, go into a game, okay? I'm gonna pray and then let you focus. And remember what is the homework?
Never
What's
click L2.
never click L2?
Yes.
No. Are you
No,
okay?
I'm joking. Come.
Oh, okay. What, bro? I'm like, what is the guy talking about, man? How come? You give me a brain? You trying to mess with my brain?
I will not try to attack. I will just give him the ball and try to defend.
No, 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 no. Play the game, okay? Play for the win.
Okay.
Yes, play for the win. Okay, okay, okay.
What if he will leave?
Okay. Go into another game. If I'm not back, go into another game.
Okay.
How are you feeling, Hakam?
Better, coach.
Yeah, good. Look at you making good tackles. Press R1 also when you're making a tackle. Okay, L2, R1, and R2. Okay. Look at you just running like a crazy guy.
Yeah, coach.
What was that?
I'm trying to.
Hey, what's up, Kuka? How you doing, Habibi? Yeah, yeah. Just don't run like that crazy, bro. You're good though. I'm willing to learn too. Book yourself a session, my boy Damiola. Damilola. You can find a link in the description, bro. In my bio. Let's get locked in. This guy needs to chill with his center backs. Hakam. They say you gotta chill with your center backs, man. You're pulling them crazy.
I need to practice.
I am so hungry, bro.
Curly fries, Hardee's with Superstar.
Man, bro, why is in the Middle East Hardee's is like very popular?
We like Hardee's.
Hardee's. In Arabic, it's spelled Hardee's.
Hardee's. Yes, Hardee's.
Bro, like that's the one that kind of shocked me when I was in the Middle East. How much you like just in not even just in UAE, also in Saudi too. Like there's
I
hard.
think we eat it twice at least.
What
But
is
the
it?
spicy curly fries is different.
Is it that good?
Yeah.
Another brand that here we have also in America that we it's not that popular is also Baskin Robbins.
Oh, Baskin, we have it here.
I think it's because of it's hot over there. That's why it's like very popular, you know. But in America, nobody even. When is the last video coming out? It was in Chapter Retro, the attack one. I feel it, bro. Oh, Guka. I know, right? The one time I made a really good video, I mean, a live session, and then I went into a game, and then my computer was like, nope, 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 nope. Don't even think about it. Baskins is also very popular in Egypt. I see that, bro. I think it's more like it's hotter, you know, the climate is hotter over there, you know, and everybody walks everywhere, you know, like let's say for example, you're like you see a Baskin Robbins and you're like chilling outside, you're gonna be like, oh, you know, let me get some ice cream. But it's very good though. I trust me, I eat it when I was in Saudi. I used to eat it all the time,
Yeah, this guy's so bad.
but I don't understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Make sure you focus. I don't understand the hype of Hardee's. So that's someone I'm like, yes, yes. What I used to get I used to get the caramel. Man, I love caramel, bro. I love caramel. I think that's my favorite flavor, bro. And they have like slaughtered nuts on the caramel, and it was just, you know, it was crazy. Mm. How much for coaching? Just go to the bio, bro. What up, Coach Retro? How you doing? My boy Daoud. Sani, man. Daoud in the building, man. Yo, Daoud. Are you still here, bro? It's funny because my boy Daoud is in Egypt right now. You know, he's literally in Egypt right now. Yo, Daoud. Kuga, you're Egyptian, right? I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, you are from. Yeah, Daoud. Oh, my boy. Yo, Daoud. Anigo waxaa jooga meeshaan ka imaaday Egypt, ma fahantay? Meelo cunto oo aragtid muku weydiiyaa. Kuga, what's a good place to eat in Egypt, bro? My boy is in Egypt. You've been in Germany since 2023. I feel like. What are like good places he should visit, bro? And I think he's in Cairo. What are those with that? Nice. So you're defending a little bit. Yes, I am in Cairo. Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. How's Kufi, bro? You so sick? Daoud, my boy said you gotta go to Kufu restaurant in the pyramids. Oh, beautiful, man. Oh, low driven, bro. Damn. It's the number one restaurant in EME last year. Well, I feel it, bro. When I was in قال وقتها you know أنا عند أمريكا أفريقيا جوجا قف والله يقول you know get aggressive bro. Come on, you have to get aggressive. How come? Not good, brother, not good.
Coach. Very bad, coach.
Yeah, like that area you have to get aggressive. والله أنا حتى bro the one يقول die bro it's crazy bro. Allah give you شفاعة brother. You know, crazy man. Africa flu is like ridiculous. Okay, so don't hold. Oh, okay. I see where the issue is coming from, and it's my fault. I see. I give you the wrong information. You don't want to be holding L2, R2 the whole time. Does that make sense? Oh my god, my boy's getting cooked. Worse than the Saudi flu for sure. I feel it, bro. I feel it. Your language is same like Arabic. Yeah, Somali is close to Arabic. Low driven. I hate this Courtois so much. Why does everybody have Courtois? Everyone has this guy.
Why? Lamine Yamal is there.
Get you next time. Inshallah, bro. Yo, that was good sleep, bro. Get some nice sleep, brother. Inshallah, bro. For sure. Your language is closer to Somali. Yeah, tonight is very sweaty, man. The game is very sweaty, bitch. Yeah, the first time you see how like trash it is, the first time through, bro. It's really bad, bro. I used to use the first time a lot, man. Low driven, across. Yes, thank you.
He's bad. I don't know how he's winning. Huh? My player just stopped.
Hey, what's your camera setting? My camera setting is 18.4, co-op 18.4. I'm booking session soon for sure, inshallah. So don't like the game that much since the last patch. Feels off somehow. Like the net of the game is. I feel it, bro. I feel it. But the game is definitely like they did something to it, bro. A little bit, you know. But you just gotta get used to it. His attacking is good, but his defense is shit. That right there is a student of retro, you know. Good attacking, defense, 50-50. Because every time we talk about attacking. Wow. Do you implement player lock into your coaching? Not necessarily, no. If somebody knows how to use them well already, then yes, I will, you know, show them when to use it and like how to use it even better. If somebody doesn't use them, there's no point of me just like telling them play like, you know. Okay, let's go over that game, okay, bro?
Okay, coach.
Are you getting tired, Hakam?
No.
No? Okay, good. Okay, let me go to because I think there's something I told you, right? That I see you making a mistake with. Okay. Okay, let's just go over the game. Okay. Okay. Okay, Hakam, you see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you see in this scenario, right? He's sprinting. Okay. You also need to be sprinting. Does that make sense? Hakam? Hello? Hakam, I can't hear you, brother. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, okay. So you can hear me, Hakam? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I hear you, coach. I was on the phone. I'm watching.
Oh, okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. So right here in this scenario, for example, he's sprinting. You also need to be sprinting. Also, the wrong switch. No, no, you need to be sprinting. You need to be sprinting here because he's sprinting. Remember, when he's not sprinting, then that's where you do L2 R2. But if the opponent is sprinting, you also need to be sprinting with him. Okay? Because look, you're in a speed jockey and he's in a full sprint mode. Right? Whenever you're covering a run, you also need to be sprinting whenever you're covering a run. Okay?
Okay, coach.
Because you're holding L2 R2. Remember, only hold L2 R2 inside the box. Like
Okay.
inside the box, and like whenever you're close to an opponent. So you hold R2 to get close to him. Once you're close to him, you hold L2 while holding R2. Okay? So you never like you're always holding R2 in a way, right? To get close to the opponent, and then you just add L2. That's it. Okay? Let's say for example the opponent is right here and you're right here. You're gonna run, sprint to him. Once you reach in this area, close to him, right? So you're holding R2 right here, R2, and then once you get to like close to him around this area, then you hold L2 as well. Plus R2. Wow, really bad at drawing. Okay,
Yeah.
but you have to be sprinting to get close to the opponent. Okay, for example, here, whenever you're covering a run, you need to be sprinting. Why? Because they're sprinting. You know.
Yes, coach.
Perfect. Okay. Good. This is. See now you're sprinting. You see how like he's not sprinting. You see how you're sprinting, right? And you're close to him. You should be L2 R2 and just literally just tackle him, bro. Right? Because you're sprinting, he's gonna cook you, bro. You're ice skating. You're on ice. This is called being put on ice. And it's simple. It's because your controller, if I look right here, right? You're sprinting, bro. You know what I mean? So again,
Yeah.
like in this vicinity, once you get closer to the opponent, once are near him, okay, you always want to be you also want to you always want to add sprint chucky. Not sprint chucky. You want to add sprint. What am I saying? You want to add chucky. Okay, you want to add L2 basically. Whenever you're close to the opponent. Okay, get close to the opponent by holding R2, and then you hold L2 R2. Okay, if the opponent is not sprinting, then you shouldn't be either. Because this is what's gonna happen. Look how far away you are from him. Why? Because you were sprinting. Even here, good, you tackled. Very good. But here, I'm doing L2 plus R2 plus tackle, you know? If he turned one way, you would have been cooked. What saved you here is you tackled them very like, you did well with the tackle and you timed it well. That's the reason why you won the ball here. Because yikes. Yeah, this okay. This is just unlucky right here. Like, how did she get through all these players? What, brother? That's Pina, bro. Pina is just crazy. How did she get through all these players, man?
Balance game, coach.
Huh?
It's balanced game. No?
It's balanced game, huh? Peanut tax. Someone say that's a peanut tax. Oh my goodness. It's ridiculous. Okay, that one, there's nothing you can do about it. Good goal. Nice. Good. Very good. Perfect. You sprint. You sprint to get close to him. You get close to him. You hold L2 R2 and then you tackle. Beautiful. That's what you want to do. Good. L1X. 1 second. Good. L1X. This should be L1X with Wilson. And then you trigger Lamine.
She fell down, coach.
I saw that. Yeah. Pass needs to be a little bit quicker. But let's see. You know, okay, anytime someone just gets to here, bro, literally just do team press. Okay? Anytime somebody gets to like here, right? And they're not sprinting, just do team press. Like right now, do team press. Okay?
Okay.
Every single time. Team press. Every single time. Okay? Watch how far you basically bounce off him. It's like he has a magnetic field around him. Look, you're doing good, and then boom, look how far you are from him. You know why? Because look. Okay, so let's slow it down right now. A little bit. Let's just slow it down. You'll see why it's impossible to defend in this game without. So you're doing good. Good. Because he's sprinting, you're also sprinting. You slow down. Look, you're doing L2 R2, right?
Yeah.
Good. Now you're doing L2 R2. Okay. Good. You're doing L2 R2 right now, right? You're doing good. You see how close you are to him? You see how close you are to him? And then look, you let go of L2. Look how far you are from him.
Yeah, too far.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see how you end up defending this. You get close, holding sprint button, L2 R2, good. Second man press, beautiful. You're holding L2 R2, but you should be on the defender. L2 R2 here. Next time, just do team press, okay? Whenever like he gets to that area, just do team press. No, this doesn't work no more.
This is before war.
Yeah, before it used to work like crazy. Yes.
Yeah.
Not only that, but because here, look, you only have one player. Okay, think about like where do you have the numbers? Okay, you have more players on this side, right?
Yeah.
Here you only have. I don't know who this is. Zola. Okay, I don't know who this guy is, but you only have this guy and Lamine, right? But on the other side, you have Wilson, you have Dino, you have Xavi, and you have Reinders. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you should be attacking on this side. It's very important. Attack where you have the more numbers. Okay, you have only 1, 2 on this side. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sense?
Yes.
You should be holding L2 R2. This is dangerous. I know you got the ball, right? And you did well by tackling, but this is very dangerous. Why? Because you're sprinting. Remember, if he just turns this way, your player is gonna be like right here. Bye bye, Carlos Alberto. And then this becomes a 1v2. Okay?
Yes.
You should be holding L2, R2, and then go in for the tackle. I'm not mad at it, but I think if you just hold L2, and also R1 as well. Remember, R1 is hard tackle. You get like better animation. You get consistent animation. Okay? So if I show, for example, me, right? Okay, I lose the ball. Good. Okay. You see I'm covering the pass? The lane?
Yeah.
What am I doing? L2? Okay. And R2. Okay. Just look at like what I do with my controller. Again, you see? In front of me, L2, R2. We're not sprinting side to side. Okay, he's in front of me. Okay. I'm holding L2, R2, right? L2, R2, because he's in front of me. I don't need to be sprinting. I give myself time. I want to slow him down. Okay. Now I can be a little bit more aggressive because I slowed him down. Does that make sense? It's okay to be aggressive with your center back if only you know how to recover. Here I'm too aggressive with my center back. I missed the ball. Okay, here I'm not in a situation where I could be aggressive with my center back. Why? Because he's the last man. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right? So in this scenario, my Desai is the last man left. So I'm not in a position to be aggressive with my center back. Okay. So instead, all I'm thinking of here is okay, I have to slow him down, right? Because in a 1v1 scenario, the game usually favors the attacker. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So right now I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna slow him down, right? Right? That's why I'm backing up. I'm still holding L2, R2, sometimes let go of L2. Okay. And then now you see, look, I'm pressing L2 plus R2 plus R1 plus tackle for the hard tackle. Again, if I miss here, it's not the end of the world. Why? Because I have this IE right here next to the player. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Again, I'm not mad at this. It's not bad. But for next time, just remember, bro, prioritize not taking this crazy risk with your center backs. And I think also everybody noticed as well watching. Take crazy risk with your center backs. I don't like this play right here. Remember, L1X, Wilson goes, Lamine, boom, maybe through ball. Okay. Wilson, L1X, because Wilson needs to go up here, attack the space right here. You see, in between the gap, she needs to space this. She needs to attack this gap, so that way you can overwhelm the opponent with numbers.
Okay.
Okay. You're still waiting too much on the trigger, and the triggers aren't as effective as they used to be. But again, you're a really good attacker, right? So you know how to score goals. And another thing here, opponent rushes you, you turn back, and you play L1X here. Does that make sense? Anytime the opponent rushes you like this. Okay?
Yes.
Because we want to use the aggression on him. But then here you just got back. Nice. Okay. Opponent presses you. Now you gotta go backwards immediately. Boom. You're sprinting and you don't have any control. You shouldn't be sprinting here. Maybe R1, but left stick dribble only, you know? Because he's panicking. The opponent's panicking here. He gets close to you, you face backwards, L1X, take the space, and then you see what happens, okay? But anytime the opponent gets close to you, bro, just turn the other way immediately. But it's not bad. I'm not mad at it. Because you're a good defender. That's the thing. Good. L1X right now. L1X. Good. Good. Through the middle. Beautiful. Beautiful, bro. Good. I like that. Through the middle, just like we talked about. Okay. One thing I hate to be nitpicking, Okay, but you know what? You know Anders, right? For example, what Anders likes to do in this scenario, where he gets the ball with the cam, what he'll do is he'll play an L1X forward to his striker, and his striker and cam will basically flip. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So his striker will become the cam, and the cam will become the striker. Okay, so I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. He does this a lot, Anders. There's a clip that I'm looking for. Let me go here. Okay, let me see here. Channel. Ugh. Perfect, I found it. Okay, watch. So Anders is white, okay? So he'll okay, so basically here, always finds the cam and then trick. Oh, actually, this is the wrong one. My bad, my bad, my bad. Where's the one I want to show? Okay. So he has the ball with the cam, right? This is the same position that you were in, okay? Can you hear me?
Yes, good with you.
Yeah, perfect. So what he will do now is going to be he's gonna use the cam and he's gonna hold L1. Okay, but before he does that, first he does like what he does is he'll trigger the winger to start running, and then he'll play an L1X with the striker. Okay, so what happens is his cam, watch, his cam will become a striker. Look, you see, the cam will become a striker, and the striker will become a cam. He loves to do this, Anders. You see how they switch?
Yes.
And this is like something else that I'm cooking right now. Okay. So right here, L1X, because you need help. You know what I'm saying? This is not bad, right? But you're too far from the cam, from the striker. I mean, the cam is too far from the striker. It still worked, right? Don't get me wrong. This works a lot of the times. Okay, but next time, just remember, if you can, right? Once you get the ball to the cam, immediately, every time you get the ball back, your number one priority is get the ball to the cam. Get the ball to the cam and trigger a winger. Okay? That's what you want to do. Number one. As soon as you do that, you have the ball with the cam, you're running, maybe you're holding R1, and you're in a technical dribble. And what you want to do is you want to play an L1X pass to the striker, okay? The striker is going to become the cam is going to become the striker. Now you put a lot of pressure on the opponent, okay? And bro, this is Anders tortures people by doing this. He doesn't do Blair locks, right? He doesn't do anything crazy. It's just pure fundamentals on the highest level. So I'll show you pictures so that way you can kind of understand what I'm talking about. Come on, where is it? Perfect, right here. Okay, right here. Do you see this picture? So in this scenario, right? Look, this is where you want to basically happen. The striker becomes the cam, and the cam becomes the striker. Why? The reason why you want to do this is because so that way you can be right behind the cam, who is now your striker, and the opponent has to basically go backwards. Does that make sense? It's either he pressures you, and then you know do a double triangle to the striker, or you do an L1 triangle to the striker, or you can even trigger the winger and you can do a through ball to the winger with your striker. There's so many plays that can happen if you basically just do what I'm talking about right now. Okay, Anders loves to do it a lot, and he does it so much, right? That if I even go to Even if I go to Anders play Levy, for example, Levy the word, the goat Levy. I like Levy a lot. I love the way he plays. Okay, but you'll see, right? So step one, okay, just pay attention a little bit, right? Number one, what he does is always try to get the ball to the cam. Get the ball to the cam. If Anders cannot find the cam, you know what he does? He goes to the wing. Okay. So let's, like, knowing what you know, now let's kind of watch how he plays. Okay. So watch. He'll try to get the ball immediately. Try to get the ball to the cam. If he can't find the cam, then he goes to the striker or the, this is a weird counter attack. Perfect right here. Okay, watch. Now look, the cam is blocked, so he'll try to go to the winger. If he can't find the cam, he'll try to go to the winger or try to find a ball to the striker. Okay. You see? Goes to the winger. Okay. This one is just a regular goal that he scored. So now he gets the ball. Okay. Winger, he takes space, goes to striker. You see how, like, he basically flips? He always likes to get the striker, become the cam, and the cam become the striker. He knows something that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Now he's just attacking the side, taking space, and just seeing what the opponent gives him. Again, notice also how he's on the side where he has the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It doesn't make sense for Anders to be on this side because he only has Paulo Neto and maybe Sega on this side. Does that make sense? But on this side, he has all the players. So watch, he's not gonna bother to go across to this side because he only has Paulo Neto on this side. Okay. So he'll stay on this side. Why? Because he has the numbers in the side. It's very, very important. So now he loses the ball. Right, let's see. He gets the ball, immediately finds the cam, and then L1X with the cam. Triggers the cam, and then he'll just run at you, and then L1X with the cam. Nope, it didn't work. Okay. But do you see how, like, he likes to keep the ball with the striker while he has the cam basically either in front of him or around him? Okay. His striker becomes the cam, essentially. He likes doing that. I don't know why, but I'm not Anders, That's why he's a GOAT. Maybe he knows something we don't know. So it's just in this scenario, right? Next time, just L1X with the cam so that way he can go up, like, to support the striker. Okay. And then you give the ball with the striker. So you slow it down and see basically what that bonus is doing. But this is not bad. This is not bad at all. I'm not mad at this. This is perfect. Also, like, you're pressing, bro. Second man press. You need to be doing second man press with your attackers. Just to throw somebody at the opponents. Okay?
Yeah.
Also here, who are you like, what are you doing with him, basically? Right? Like, you're not cutting any passing lane with Zola. Does that make sense? Zola should be attacking the ball carrier, basically, or like trying to cut the passing lane to this player, right? I'm going here. Okay.
Yes.
Right? Like, we're not really cutting any passing lane with Zola right now. I know you're trying to go to this, but remember, let him have the wings. Give the opponent the wings, but don't give him the center because the wings are more easier to defend than the central part of the pitch. Okay. Let's say, for example, he goes to the wing. He goes all the way down to the byline, and then you can just do team press. Does that make sense? But if he goes through the middle, then it's going to be a little bit more difficult to defend. So right now, what you should be cutting is the pass to the middle player, basically Camavinga, right? Cut this pass. Again, to cut a passing lane, you want to sprint to the passing lane. Once you arrive in the passing lane, you want to hold L2, so that way L2, R2, you can stay in the passing lane, okay? And then you can kind of basically go forward at the opponent. I'm also doing second man press, so that way my Wilson can also attack the ball and kind of like be closer, you know, to the ball carrier. Okay, you get the ball. Again, why are you not trying to play? Why don't you play L1X with Reinders? Right? Play L1X with Reinders, try to find Sophia, and then involve the cam. Does that make sense? So always try to play L1X with the players behind you. Okay? Boom, L1X, he starts running, and then you go from there. You know? It's much easier to play the L1X with those players that are behind you. Remember what we said. Wingers play L1X with the center mids. Cam plays L1X with either the striker or the both center mids. Does that make sense? And then striker can play with the cam L1X. We basically want to create movements. Without movements, we cannot attack in this game. Okay? So
Yes.
anytime you see somebody behind you, prioritize playing L1X with the player behind you, so that way you can take space with the player behind you that you have the ball with. For example, in this scenario, you play L1X with Reinders, and Reinders basically takes space to see, okay, what passes are open, while Lamine basically, you know, runs, right? Because you trigger them with L1X. So for me, what I will do is I'll do L1X here. Lamine's gonna start running, and then maybe I'll try to find, if I can, um, Salma, Sophia, right? Boom, L1X, and then look, you see, there's a big gap open right here. So easy, you gotta hit her, and then maybe like L1X right here, boom, and then go from there. Okay? No problemo. Nice, good attack. Nice, very good attack. Let's see how you set this up. Here, let's say hypothetically that this pass was blocked. Okay, I mean this Lamine was blocked, right? Okay,
Okay.
but this is perfect though. You're good at this. Okay, good. Anytime opponent reaches here, this is team press zone. From now on, anytime he reaches here, just do team press. Honestly, don't even stress your life. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
You're sprinting. Look at your controller. You're sprinting, you see? Now, look, you finally hold L2 and then you actually make a tackle. You see, you hold L2 and then you make a tackle. Look at the difference, okay? You're sprinting now. Look how far you are away from him. You're sprinting, you're too far away from him, and then you finally hold L2 and you actually do make the tackle. Take space. You have a lot of space in front of you. Look, you have a lot of space in front of you. Just take the space. Trigger Wilson, right? And just take the space. Okay, let's go through the goals because I don't want to keep you here the whole time. Okay, so he made a pass. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one was the worst. Again, look, you're sprinting, right? What is your thought process here, by the way? Can I know?
Which one? Top?
Like, yeah, right here. What is your thought process?
I wanted to go and grab the ball.
Grab the ball. Okay. You're not in a situation where you can be aggressive in this scenario. Does that make sense? Why? Because it's the final line of defense. Okay. Whenever the opponent is in front of the final line of defense, you don't have one second, bro. Brother's texting me. Okay, sorry about that. I have to reply to my brother. Anytime the opponent is in front of your backline, bro, you don't have the option to be aggressive. Does that make sense? Also, here, just sprint jockey, right? L2 plus R2, just stay. You know, see what the opponent does. Also, where are you sprinting? I think you were trying to go to Pina. Okay, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. You were trying to go to Pina, but because you're sprinting, think of it this way, right? Every time you're holding sprint, your like actions are like this. Every time you basically choose a direction and you're holding L2, your actions are like this. If you're holding L2 plus R2, like that. Does that make sense? It's like much smaller. Do you see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Boom, L2 R2. He's in this area, L2 R2. Slow down. See what the opponent does. You can't be aggressive here. You cannot be aggressive. It's 2v2 basically, right? Honestly, it's a 1v2 to his advantage. Why? Because this player is not gonna help you that you're not controlling, right? So all that the opponent has to do is basically go here, and now it's a 1v2 in his advantage, right? But again, anytime you see the opponent is in front of your back line, right? You don't want to be aggressive. You don't have you don't have the opportunity to be aggressive. Okay? Perfect. And then let's go to the other goal. Because the game was like very even for a very long time, you know? Okay, this is good right here, but now you have to get close to the opponent. Does that make sense? Okay. Right? Like this why you need to close it down. At some point, you have to close them down. Or why? Or else he's just gonna do like literally what he did here and just keep going until he's in front of the goal and just shoot. You know? At some point, you have to put pressure on him. You can't let him go all the way. You know? The other goal. Okay, so you lose the ball. Again, you're sprinting. Your sprint jacket, good, 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 good. To cover the run, remember when somebody is making a run, you also sprint. To cover the run, you have to sprint, right? This guy is making a run, you have to sprint to cover the run, right? You can't be sprint jockey when you're covering a run. Make sense?
Yeah.
Right? Like you have to be sprinting. Okay, so he puts his hand up. With Pacho, you also sprint to cover the run. And the final goal. Where's the final goal? So this one. Okay, again, anytime he has a corner or like he's in this area, team press on either side. Just do team press. It sucks, but this is what the meta is, okay? Just do team press. Also, you're sprinting. Oh, okay. So he just did a cross. Okay, perfect. Okay. Again, another game.
Okay.
Um,
This guy team crazy.
yeah, everyone has really good teams. Yeah, your team is a little bit behind the bar curve. Wait a second. How to team press is literally left D-pad and then up. Daniel, you funny, bro. Whoa, bro. Do-do-do-do. Nice. Take your time, okay? Remember, get the ball to the cam. As soon as you win the ball, try to get the ball to the cam. If you can't find the cam, then try to get the winger. Nice. Take your time. Good covering the run. Really good. Good, bro. Really, really good. Cam, L1X with the striker. Yes. Take your time. Take your time. Yes. There we go, bro. Yep. Bro, why are you sprinting so hard? But that was good though. Do you understand what we were talking about earlier with the cam and the striker? The striker becoming the cam and the cam becoming the striker? That was exactly what you just did. How come? Nice. Good. I know he was sprinting too much. He was sprinting too much. Good. See there, you can play L1X with the players behind you, okay? You don't have to always play. The cam doesn't always have to play L1X with the striker, okay? No, you're still relying on the wing too much, bro. Go down the middle. Go down the middle. Good. Go down the middle, okay? Cam, L1X with the striker, okay? Take your time. Take your time. No, you want to basically slow down before the goalkeeper. You get closer to the goalkeeper and just finesse. If the opponent takes the goalkeeper out, then you just finesse. Very good, bro. Good, good, good. Very good goal. Very good, very good, very good. Oh,
I'm trying now to like do more defend.
yeah. Yep, 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 yep. Good, good. Did you notice that chance where you almost scored with the cam with Zola? The one you ran too much? So the striker must have incisive plus? Yeah, if you can, yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, Kuka. PlayStation is definitely compatible with. That's what I use. Good. Just slow down. You're sprinting a lot. I don't know why you're sprinting so much in the final third. Good defending though. Yes. Yes. Take your time. Good. How did you get the ball? Good though. Good. 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 Okay, Hagam, you need to stop sprinting, Habibi. You're sprinting a little too much now on like attack. Okay, just slow it down a little bit. Remember, sprint on the wings. Not like use R1 too. If you want to sprint, just use R1. Cover those runs. Don't be aggressive with the center backs. Good. I want to see a little bit team press as well. Once he gets close enough to around your box, team press, okay? Especially when he's at the sides. You know the recycle area? Around the byline? Then do team press. Again, you're sprinting. Hagam, what's going on? Why are you sprinting always? Just stop sprinting. Literally, like you could have scored 3-4 goals if you didn't sprint. Take your time. Don't rush the pass, okay? If you can't make a pass forward, you can always make a pass backwards. Use your entire team. Team press. Up left. Up left. D-pad up left. Good, good, good. You have a clean sheet, so I mean that's really good, right?
I'm trying to implement everything.
I know it's too much, huh? It's too much, isn't it?
Yeah, I need to get used to it.
Yeah. Because you took a long break. I gotta be more patient as a coach, you know? Yeah, content. Yep. So D-pad up and then left. Anytime the opponent gets to um this area, let's say for example you're red. In this scenario, you are red. Anytime the opponent gets to this area, just do team press, bro. Honestly, if you're even just a little bit good at defending and you master when to do team press, it's easily gonna guarantee you like 1, 2, if not 3 more wins in for champs. Wouldn't sprinting rapid plus quick step get away from defenders? Yeah, but you don't want to do it in the middle. You know, like if there's defenders in front of you, you can't be sprinting at them. You know, if you're getting away from a defender, 100%, you gotta sprint, right? But if you're in front of, like, if there's players in front of you, then you know, Taqabbalallahu minna wa minkum. You too, Tagmara, my bro. Eid Mubarak. You can sprint, but sprint on the wings. You know, you don't want to be sprinting with your cam or like your striker, because in front of them are the what? The defenders, right? Instead, try to hold R1 for technical dribble. Did he just he basically just sprinted through your entire team, huh? Wow. Every time I'm in the final third and try to sprint between defenders, they get exactly. Because my players are slow when defending, they're always bypassing them. I don't know why. Yeah, that could be an issue, bro, with what you're holding whenever you're defending. For example, for me, I always hold the R2 button. I basically am holding the R2 button the entire time. But what I do is I use the L2 once I get to my destination, I'll hold L2 so that way, you know, I can be in a sprint jockey. You know, so I get closer to the opponent by sprinting towards them, and then once I'm there, L2, you know. I can't get past 11 wins and champs. What do you struggle with, Harry? Defending? I realized being patient and passing with all 10 players helped. Yeah, you got to use your team, you know, spread out your team. One of the biggest issues I see as a coach is people not using the players behind them just to do L1X pass, you know? They think passing is just forward the entire time. Just like my students doing right now. You know, you can use your entire team. There's nothing wrong with you going back L1X backwards to go forward. And this is how you want to play against players that are very aggressive. You know, if somebody is very aggressive, what you want to do is you want to do L1X backwards a lot. You want to stop L1X backwards, stop L1X backwards. You don't want to go forward the whole time, like my students doing again. You know, think about it. He's in front of you. He's pushing you. If you keep going forward, what's gonna happen? You're gonna run into him, right? But if he's like, look, if he's pushing you, you stop, you turn, and then you basically what's it called, do an L1X with the players around you, and that's how you get them out of position. But every single time, if you just keep going forward, like you're not gonna understand the game. You're never gonna get better. Anybody that knows how to defend even a little bit is gonna be able to shut you down. Would you say a deep defensive line helps, even though a lot of players go for 6-1 depth? It helps if somebody is doing first. If somebody knows how to throw ball really well with their to their wingers. For example, if somebody is good at triggering the wingers and doing like those crazy through balls to the wingers, then definitely Hakam is up left, okay? Up left. Then definitely I always lower my my depth if somebody is really good at triggering the wingers and doing through balls. I will always lower it because I want my players to be back, you know? But if the opponent is, you know, most of the opponents, they don't really know how to trigger runs. So most of the time I like personally, I like 62 depth. I create a lot of chances, but I'm not just good at finishing. Harry, do you use precision? Maybe if you don't use precision, then you should go to precision. You know? Why do I always miss tackles when a player is sprinting during counter attacks? Here's what I tell people. If somebody is sprinting, right? What you want to do is you want to slow down yourself and basically let them run into you. You know what I mean? If he's sprinting and you also sprinting, right? In front of him, I'm talking about like when you're in front of him. Most of the time, what's gonna happen is even if he goes just one side, then it's a 50-50. Because why? Because you're sprinting and he's also sprinting, is two players running at each other. If he chooses to go left and then you go right, you're cooked. Hence why it's a 50-50 situation, right? Out of 100 times, if he goes to the right 50 times, and you go left, he'll win. Or the other times you guys the right way. So what you want to do is you want to position yourself in front of them. If they're sprinting, first you want to get in front of them, right? And then basically let them run into you while you keep backing up. And then make sure also if you're tackling, you're holding L2 plus R2 plus R1. Okay. R1, if you guys didn't know, is whenever you hold R1 and you're tackling, you're gonna get a way better animation. You're gonna get a stronger animation with the tackle button. I use assisted. Harry, that's the issue, bro. Um Try to switch to precision, my bro. You're gonna score more of your chances. Assisted is really, really bad this year. Last year it was amazing because of time finishing. But this year, if you're not using precision this year, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. A huge disservice. Don't just tackle like that, bro. Get close to him and then tackle, okay? You're like spamming tackle. Who's better striker, 91 Fantasy Foot Tray or Pace Mbappe? I think they're both bad, honestly. Just buy what's her name? Harder, okay? And then turn her into a really, really good player by giving her all the meta play styles. Mbappe and Futre are more like wingers. I'll try implement the game for sure, bro. Advanced or tactical defending? Oh, advanced all day, every day, bro. Advanced used to be the most broken thing in the game before the batch, and now they batched it. Slow down, L2, R2, second man press. Second man press, okay, next time. Track the run. You have to be sprinting. When you're tracking a run, you have to be sprinting. Second man press. Yes, good. Second man press, L2, R2. Get close. Oof. Team press. Up left. Okay, good. Bethune was structured plus game just so fluid to play with. Oh yeah, Bethune. I remember her team of the last year. I used to have her team of the season, and I just used to do this crazy Trivelas with her. Yeah, she was really good. Oh, easily harder, bro. Harder. Even though you won that game, bro, like that was a very difficult game, huh?
I'm trying to adapt, but
I know.
it's a little hard.
I know, my brother. I know. One thing, bro, like I think you're a little bit too aggressive sometimes, you know,
Yeah.
with the passing, for example, right? Like come to my screen. Right here, you almost lost that game, bro. Not lost, but draw that game. Come to my screen. With this pass right here. Like, why do you have to first of all, you're passing while you're turning away, right? Just take your time. Look, you have all this space to run into, and then just use this pass. And then by the time you pass to Reinders, right? Your Balde will have all the space to run to. Okay? So just take your time with the passing. Like you don't have to always pass forward. Take your time. Pass. Try to keep the ball for a little bit, you know, a little longer. For example, if I play against a really good opponent, right? My this is what my one second, let me show you. If I play against a really good opponent, look, this game 4-5, right? This is what my passing will look like. 245 passing. Does that make sense? But it's more like I'm keeping the ball with the possession. Okay. And look at this game too. 288 passes with 90% pass accuracy, with 66% possession. that's actually crazy, bro. I'm actually disgusted with myself. But do you see though, right? I'm keeping the ball more if I'm playing against a really good opponent. Like also look at this game, very, very close game, right? But look how much passes I have. I try to aim for at least over 200 passes and try to have like the ball more, the possession more. Okay. Having more possession basically means you are, what is it called? You are keeping and dribbling the ball. You know what I mean? With just left stick. You know, you don't have to be sprinting. Even this game, look, 229 passes, very close game. Look at this, very close game. I won 4-3, 229 passes attempted with 93% pass accuracy. This was in elite division. Okay,
Yes.
you have to keep the ball. You have to be able to keep the ball. For you, if we looked, probably you would have like 85% pass accuracy. So try to aim for like 93, like 90 and above. Honestly, 88 and above pass accuracy. Does that make sense? Try not to lose the ball also. Like you don't want to be somebody that just holds the ball the whole time without a purpose. But at the same time, you don't want to be that person that just keeps passing the ball, brain dead, and not even like thinking at all, you know? And just keeps passing the ball forward, forward, forward the whole time. Try to aim for like over 200 passes. If you can get 200 passes, even if you lose, you know you actually dominated the game, you know? And again, I'm not saying you have to hold the ball in a stupid way, but if you're playing against a really good opponents, you must hold the ball so that way you don't, because they keep reading, you know? Really good opponents, they read the whole time. They're constantly reading, you know? So you have to hold the ball. Like for example, here, let's see. You see how he read that? Look at my opponent. This guy's a good player. It's foot champs. I'm 2-0 down. You see how he read that? If I just held the ball, look, if I just held the ball, I could have passed to this player right here. Right? But because I made the mistake of just passing without paying attention, and then he got the ball. Right? So let's see. Let's see how I defend this. Trying to apply pressure, right? Running straight at him. Team press here. Good, we get the ball. Again, when I get the ball, I think I'm going to be holding L2 plus R2 plus R1. Watch. I don't even know what I did, but I'm just guessing. Right? Look, you see? Okay, so just record. Oh, this wasn't even tackle. It was just X. This was before the badge though. So okay, it's just through ball, huh? By the way, this girl, I forgot to tell you, lengthy is like the meta now. Okay? Like your wingers, Hakam, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Good.
Like so for your wingers, right? For example, Piper. This girl named Piper. This right here. Get her, okay? She's like 90k, 97k. And then give her basically right here. Look. Finesse plus, rapid plus. Let me take a screenshot for you for this one. Usually wingers, this is where you want to give them, okay? Let me send this to you. Oh, Dexter is here. What's up, Dexter?
Hello, assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you, bro? Long time no see. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm shocked Dexter came today, bro. I haven't seen Dexter in a long time. And then you gotta give a sniper, okay? Give this girl a sniper so she can become lengthy. Okay? She's like really good. Any player that has lengthy, bro, that's the meta for the wingers. Does that make sense? So for example, lengthy right here. So the wingers that are lengthy, right? For example, left mid, Shelleen is crazy. Chawinga, crazy. Semenyo, crazy. All these players that you basically see are insane at left mid because they can be turned into lengthy. Meaning you trigger them, right? You will love it even more. You know why? Because you know how to trigger those players. Okay? All you have to do is after you trigger them, right? The longer they run, the faster they become over time. Does that make sense, Hakam?
Sorry, what again? Repeat.
I said for lengthy is like the meta for the wingers. Does that make sense? So you need to choose a player from all this area right here. For me, I have Shalin. Whenever I trigger her, because she is lengthy, the longer she runs over long distance, the faster she becomes as she's running. Does that make sense? That's what lengthy is. So the meta right now is having lengthy players on the wing, triggering them, and then over time they become, the more they run, the faster they become over time, and then you can just do a through ball, right? That's exactly what I did here. Even if the opponent, the only way the opponent can defend against it is if he has, like, look, she starts running right here, right? It's too late here. They can't catch up. No one can catch up because she's lengthy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's why I have Lucy Bronze in my team, because she's a fullback. That's why both of my fullbacks are also lengthy, you know? So that way they can actually like have a chance against these players. But overall, very good, bro. I gave you too much information today because you will come back to the game, you know, after like taking a long break. Hope that helped, my bro. Hope that helped, and
Yeah, that good.
yeah, perfect. Um, follow what I told you with the full birthdays, okay? If you're gonna buy coins, I say don't buy more than 1 million, because you can make an insane team with only 1 million coins. Try to,
Yeah.
if you can, try to do the Evo of the midfielder. I don't know who you can do it on, but Job Bellingham is really good. Job Bellingham. Um, yeah, bro. I think that's all I got for you, my brother. Hope you enjoyed the session.
Yeah, I did.
Perfect. I know it's late, but you guys go get some sleep, man. Get off the game.
Huh.
Are you tired? Are you gonna get sleep?
Yeah, in a bit.
Yeah, perfect. Bro, say hi to Ibrahim from me, bro. Hopefully he's good, inshallah. My bro Dexter also is good seeing you guys. Inshallah, I'm gonna go, guys. I need to go eat because I haven't eat all day. I'm basically fasting without ajr.
بالعافية.
I'm not fasting, but I'm fasting. I will drink water, bro. It's crazy. It's like 6 p.m. and I didn't even fast, bro. I'm very frustrated about myself. Okay, perfect, guys. That's where I'm gonna leave you guys. Hakam, I'm gonna send you the session. I think you can just find it on the in the announcement. Try to watch back at least when we talk about the defending. Just keep in mind, try to use more L2 R2 rather than just sprinting every time you have your center backs selected, and try to not to be too aggressive with your back line. Okay,
I will try.
perfect. All right, Habibi. Assalamu alaikum, guys. I'm gonna go.
Assalamualaikum.
Have a great rest of your night, guys. Okay,
Thank
bye. Ahlan wa sahlan. No, not ahlan sahlan, right? What is it?
you. عفوا.
How do you say bye?
السلام عليكم.
مع السلامة. There you go.
Assalamualaikum.
مع السلامة. There you go. مع السلامة, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end it there. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you guys on this on TikTok for all the likes and all the live on the stream. Thanks to my boys on the YouTube channel. Everybody, thank you for hanging out with your boy, man. For my TikTok fam, if you guys missed the stream, it will be uploaded on YouTube. It's up on YouTube. So just go to my YouTube channel and then you'll find it under the live stream section on YouTube. So thanks guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.